Hello everybody, this is Sebastian Furtado and welcome. Today I have something different to share with you guys. It's a fun thing that it was the idea of a friend of mine, and I will say his name, Felipe and I, and thank you for this. It's very nice. I'm very excited and cannot wait to do this. So he saw, I think somebody was talking about this on one of the perfume groups that we are part of, and he watched a video and where this same thing happened, and he asked me if I would like to do that, and I said absolutely. So here we are. So what happened is he sent me this package. I'm not going to show the other side because it has the addresses. So he sent me this package. It arrived yesterday, and the intention is for me to open it. So there are, I believe, 10 samples that he made himself from, I believe, his personal collection, and I'm supposed to smell them and tell what I think, and if I think they're niche, if I think they're designer, if I like them, if not, what notes I think would be in them, and then apart, like the bottles are not only labeled with numbers, and then so after I smell each one, I come to the little note that's aside, and I check what perfume it is. So I'm opening it now. I was intending to do this as a live video actually, so I could interact live with all of you. So these are the names of the perfumes, and I also was kind enough to send some tester strips. Lovely. Thank you so much. I cannot wait. It's a lot of work to do this, so thank you. It was very, very kind of you. And said that we need scissors to open the So yes, I was talking about the live. So let me know if you'd like me to do a live. I've never done one, but I'm off for the next 12 days, so we have more than enough time to prepare a live if you like me to. So 910. Indeed, very well packaged. This is very exciting. So let me find them. And as you have probably noticed, I don't edit my videos. I really never do. So let's see. So this is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is exciting. Okay. So this is a way to experiment perfumes and unbiased, because I don't know what they are. I have no clue, and it's a way to train my nose. I actually see how well I get notes and stuff like that too. This one leaked. Yes. It looks like it leaked. Yes, quite a bit unfortunate. So this one will not take fully out of the plastic because it leaked quite a bit. There's sea liquid moving inside the package. Or it could be wrong. I don't know. Do all of them have paper inside? No. My senses are tricking me. Yes, it was a reflection on the. Yeah, so this is number 1. It did not leak. So let me open it. I should probably get another device to check the perfumes online to see what notes are listed. I'm so excited. So it's probably going to be a long video because we have 10 to do this too. Number 1. Oh, this is sweet. Delicious. Vanilla. Lots of vanilla I get here. But it's slightly green too. There's a hint of something green in here, which makes me think of Angélique Noire, actually, from Guerlain. Or Spiritueuse de Bleu-Vanille, actually, because the Angélique Noire is much greener and it has that bitterness from the Angelica. This actually, it's quite. I'm gonna say this is Spiritueuse de Bleu-Vanille from Guerlain. If not, it's something inspired by it because it has very strong connections to it. But it also makes me think of Angélique Noire somehow. I love it. To me, this is very familiar. I'm pretty sure it's. If it's not, I would say it's some other brand's impression of either or of these perfumes. And when it comes to niche and designer or anything like that, it could be anything these days, because when we stop to think about designer versus niche, way back in the past, we're talking about 60s, 70s. It's not way back in the past, like 60s, 70s. The early, like the early times of perfumery in terms of early 20th century, 21st century. A lot of the big bangers were all designers. A lot of the major, pretty much most of the successful perfumes all over the world were designers. So when we're talking about innovation and bringing newness to this industry, designer perfumes were ahead of the game pretty much always, because we're talking about Angel by Thierry Mugler as an example. It's a perfume that created its own family pretty much. It started the gourmand thing. So I will never diss a designer perfume, especially when talking about the classics, because they have a very important image, not just image, very, very important place in history of perfumery. So they're just great. Like these days, they're not really bringing a lot of newness to the game, but some lines do, especially in private collections such as Cartier's. I think it's a very exquisite collection. It's very unique, especially when comparing to pretty much all the other lines. And lots of people will probably not agree with me, but Hermès is very unique in its own way too, with the Hermès collection. Also, they're the mainstream perfumes. They have lots of classics still in production, and the H24, Terre d'Hermès are perfumes that have made history as well. H24, it's still paving its ground, its way, but Terre d'Hermès, it's its own thing already. So let's see what the number 1 is. Then let me smell it again. Okay, now it's probably inspired by either or, because right now it's very vanillic. It's very sweet with I would say a hint of tonka, but very vanillic to me, and a hint of green. So let's see what it is. Orchidée Vanille by Van Cleef & Arpels. This is the first time I smelled this perfume. And I really liked it. I will definitely try it on skin. Yes, it's It's very vanillic and it's delicious. It does remind me of Spirituoso Bleu Vanille. Spirituoso Bleu Vanille has more of a woody side to it. It's deeper, has more depth to it too, I find. But this is lovely, and I cannot wait to try it on skin. So let's check what the notes are online for it. But it's what I'm guessing it would be. I really like the Van Cleef & Arpels perfumes too. A lot of them are just gorgeous perfumes too. Vanilla, sweet, almond, powdery, citrus, amber, fruity. Yeah, it's yeah, it's love it. Number 2. This one I can smell a little bit through the tape. Yeah, this one. This has powder. Number 2. This also, it smells very familiar. I feel that I have lots of powder, citrus. It starts very powdery, but then right now I get this beautiful soft citrus coming through. It reads lemon to me. Yes, it has this eau de cologne kind of vibe. I'm talking about the classic colognes. Oh, this is lovely. It really is lovely. It makes me think of Shalimar Cologne. The one that has this lemony, this lemon pie vibe to it. I talked about it on this channel already. I don't remember if it's Shalimar Eau de Cologne or Shalimar or Eau de Shalimar, something, either or. It has this very light hint of sweetness, which could be also reads as vanilla. Very, very soft in the background, but it's very citrus, very lemony in the opening, and powdery. I mean, I would love to try them again. Actually, I should do. Let me know if you'd be interested for me to do an update on these decants on a live, because I want to wear them, and I will make notes on the dry down, because right now it's just the opening, and I cannot wait to get deeper notions of what they smell like in the drying down, because it would be a very long video. Tiny little hint of wood too. Let's see what the number 2 is. It's very hard to guess what it could be, what brand it could be, because these days there's so many brands that I haven't put my nose on. Aconobile Iris. This is a surprise. This is a surprise because I had this perfume. I had this. Get the one that comes in a really large bottle. Yes, Now the iris is interesting. I guess that was the reason why I got rid of it. I brought to Brazil and I gave it as a gift to an aunt because it wasn't irisy enough for me. It was more citrus than iris, and that's, if I remember correctly, why I decided to part with it was because of I wanted something more irisy, and this is not as because I like the iris that are a little bit thicker and heavier and more floral. This is powder iris in the dry down. So this I already remember what it is like in the dry down because yeah, that was awesome actually. I remember I got the bottle of Iris Nobile from a dear friend of mine who I met through the group as well in Montreal. I wore it very few times because it had that extra, you know. But I also love about powdery iris, but this is very translucent, very light iris. Yes, and this reminds me also of the Iris from Santa Maria Novella. It goes in this style, which is very classic, and it kind of makes me think of Purpurri, you know, the dry leaves that you spray. Like very dry and dusty. Yeah, dusty, I guess. It's but it is lovely. So I'll wait a little bit. Number 3. This reads Terre Mouglé for me. Yeah, it has a really beautiful, thick, dense patchouli. But also sweet. Yes. Really delicious. I'm gonna move this here so I have more space in the back. Three. What a beautiful perfume. This has like a really thick but smooth patchouli because it has I would say vanilla, like lots of vanilla these days, lots of vanilla. To me this is yeah, I know this, like I feel that I know this. To me this reads very much like Angel from Terre Mouglé or something from that whole line because of that beautiful patchouli, thick, dark, with a hint, with something sweet to accompany it. And if it's not from the Angel line, it's definitely something inspired by it or from that family. Let's see what number 3 is. It also makes me think of one from Valmont. They have one perfume that smells, that's like that, inspired by Angel. Patchouli Paris, Guerlain. Aha! Okay, so yeah, I did say patchouli, didn't I? Okay, so this is one that I haven't really tried much. I haven't really been too focused on the latest releases from Guerlain. This is very much like Angel, actually. Very much. Yeah, especially because he sent me a lot of, Felipe, my friend, he sent me a lot of samples from the Angel line, and lately I've been wearing them, and it's a beautiful, soft, you know, slightly sweet gourmand. I haven't talked about Patchouli Paris because I don't own it. I don't even think I have a sample of it. Maybe I do. I don't know. if I do it somewhere that I don't remember. But now after trying this, I might get a bottle of it eventually, because it is quite, but it reminds me so much of, you know, thinking about that and realizing how similar it is to the Angel line. It would be, for me, honestly, I would rather buy one of the Angels because it's a lot cheaper, and yeah, but I have to try this on skin. Yeah, patchouli, ambergris, vanilla, iris, aldehydes, because I want to see if the aldehydes will come forth on my skin when I wear it. Angel. Number 4. I love this. This is so much fun. Packaged them really, really well indeed, and I love it. Number 4 we got here. I can smell this a little bit too. This is very soft. Oh, come on, tape. Stuck on my fingers. Oh, this is fruity. Very fruity. Sweet. Again, lots of vanilla, but this is more like, it's not to the darker side, it's a lot more, this is sunny and happy and bright, goes with sunny, I guess, and it's very, trying to get like one specific note here, but nothing's actually popping in my mind, because it's really well made. I get this one abstract smell but I see images of very sweet fruits and something ambery. It's like amber syrup. You know, if I could imagine the color of amber and that beautiful smell profile of amber, but diluted in a way that's not sticky, not dense, not thick. It's just like, you know, syrupy, beautiful, and like yeah. So it's a sweet amber with lots of fruits, and I get a like hint of vanilla too here. To me, this makes me think of the beach, and one of those makes me think of Escada or like that type of perfume. Also makes me think of the more florals Aqua Ligordia from Guerlain, and it also makes me think of Juicy Couture. They have some perfumes that are really nice, and this has that vibe of very fun. It's a very fun perfume. Number 4. Let's see what number 4 is. Oh, I'm excited. Mon Guerlain Bloom of Rose. This is incredible. It's one of the very few Guerlains, Mon Guerlains that I don't have in my collection. And now I remember why I didn't buy it. Because to me, it doesn't really smell like Mon Guerlain. Because Mon Guerlain has a very direct profile. And this was the exact reason why I didn't buy it. I never remember smelling this for the first time. It was at the Bay in Edmonton, at the West Edmonton Mall. It was not long after it was released. Now, it's starting to get resemblances of Mon Guerlain. Now that beautiful, thick tonka is starting to come through, and the lavender is starting to come through. And I think that's why I didn't buy it, and I still don't have it, and I don't think I will, because it, to me, and I think my husband thought the same thing, this was the most different from all Mon Guerlain line. That's why he didn't love it either. Yes, because it's very rosy. It's the very similar rose that's on Rocherie, also from Guerlain. So yes, I don't have this, and this is why, because it reads a lot more youthful, a lot more like I can see my nieces wearing this, and you know, because it has that electricity to it. But still, now, like I mentioned, that I was starting to get the base of Mon Guerlain, maybe because also I read the name of it, but it's the most different from all Mon Guerlains, and that's why I don't have it. But it's really, really, really nice. Do I love it? No, I don't. Will I buy a bottle? I don't think I will, because I love Mon Guerlain, the Mon Guerlain line, the ones that I own, because of the body, you know, the structure of what Mon Guerlain is, and this one strays a little bit from it. Number 5. Oh my goodness, almost half hour now. I think I'm gonna do 5 now, and I will do 5 on the next video, because it's gonna be too long. If I've done 5 now in half an hour, 10 will probably be too long. So I will do 5 now, and I will leave them wrapped as they are, and I will do another video. Number 5. Not Chanel. I love the color. Makes me think of Gourmand Coquin when it's older. Also Spiritueuse de Bleuvenie when it's older. This one has a lipsticky vibe. Yes, oh god, this smells like the classics from... Oh, this is spicy. Oh, yes. This is gorgeous. Oh, this makes me think of something from late 80s, maybe early 90s. But also maybe between 70s and 80s, actually, that period. And it smells very classic to me, very spicy. I get like a beautiful rich plum in here. What is dare to say clove? Cinnamon. I get a beautiful cinnamon here, and it's powdery at the same time. It's a beautiful, spicy, soft, powdery. It's lilac ambery too. There's a hint of something medicinal in here too that's very pleasant. This is a classic. This is definitely a classic. Hard to pinpoint what it is, but it's the name Poison's coming to my head. I'm seeing poison. Let me see what... Oh, let me see what it actually is. I'm seeing poison. I'm not too familiar with the Poison family, actually. I love Hypnotic Poison. Love that perfume. But I don't know much of the other poisons. Alien Musk Mystérieux. Okay, this does not smell like the classic Alien. Oh, what a great surprise. Alien Musk Mystérieux. Okay, so it is very musky. Wow. I would probably look for a bottle of this because it's gorgeous. I barely get anything. Actually, I don't get anything from the classic Alien, because if you know the classic Alien, you know that smell, like as soon as you put your nose on, oh, this is Alien. But this is not. Incredible what they did with this version. Yeah, it's very dense. It's very spicy indeed. Let me check what the notes are. Definitely musky. Which reads to me as this powder. Alien. I never would have guessed that this is Alien. And this is one of the beautiful things about flankers. I'm not opposed to flankers at all, because sometimes you have a perfume that's it's so well known, it's so put together, it's so, you know, it's like Alien. Let's use this as an example. You have this perfume, but if you tweak a little bit, if you take a little bit of this and then you add a little bit of that, you get another gorgeous perfume. So I'm definitely not opposed to the idea of flankers. Do I love when they milk them to death and they start smelling like gimmicky versions of the original one? No, that part of it I don't like. But when they're well done and intriguing and thought-provoking like this, I really appreciate. Even the Bloom of Rose from Montguerlain, to me it smells the most different from the line, but not in a way that I loved. But I love what they did with it, because it will be appealing to a different crowd. Wow, incredible. Alien Musk. The bottle's gorgeous. Wow. Same as the Alien, but this is, let me show you the bottle. Gorgeous, gorgeous steak. This is literally what the color scheme that I get when I smell the perfume, because the Alien, the classic, is a deep purple, like almost like really, really dark. Yeah. So spices: saffron, jasmine, cashmeran, white musk, vanilla. I didn't do bad. I didn't do too bad. It's really beautiful. It's a really beautiful perfume. I quite enjoyed it, but it's probably hard to find and probably super expensive, so probably not look for it after all. But I will take a look to see if I can get a bottle of it, because as much as I love the original Alien, it doesn't love me back, unfortunately. I've bought a bottle before and I've tried wearing it, but it's a perfume that wears me. It does not let me wear it. So I ended up having to I gave it away to my sister because she loves it. But now I could see something from the classic Angel starting coming through, but still, had I not known that this is an Alien, I wouldn't think this. Gorgeous, really beautiful. But yeah, so it's 34 minutes now, so I will leave at this moment with these 5, and I will come back on another video to do the other 5, and I cannot wait. This is super exciting. Thank you so much, and please let me know what you feel, what you think about a live and specific time, whatever. You know, you could say what time would be better for you, and then I could try to find a medium between the comments if I get any. And yes, thank you so much for your attention, and until part 2 of this beautiful surprise. See you later.